In the chaos of battle, one of them stole away with our children. And we've been searching for them ever since. We believe this Astarion knows exactly what happened that night and where to find our little ones. If captured, my people will make him talk. So I ask again, is he known to you?
Yeah, very good. Peace. I just heard the bell.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it
Kill him if you want. Yep.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Don't be shy.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever. Free for the taking. Out of sight, out of mind. What's in here? Breathe deep
Okay.
and move.
Yep.
Hag is gone! Happy! 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 Come! Present! Here! Shiny!
Some scrolls. I guess we can go kill those goblins.
No time to rest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Yeah, I wasn't brave enough to test him out.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Taking my time in the shadows. Best be on my way.
Yeah. Oh, Scout got caught.
What do I have to lose?
Attention. Rat feet.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I go from here?
Let's march. My little trick.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh my word. Heading out.
Gotta warn the others. On at the drum.
Oh, I called for backup. Look. Oops. Don't walk into the movie. Dum dum. Stay in high ground.
On my way.
What's this? What's this?
Oh shoot, forgot about that.
Moving.
I still have.
Another day, another fight.
Wanna dance? Hello.
This little chest over here. So I just looked at the quest log. Apparently, seems like Lysel wants to go to the mountain pass for the crash. So we could either do that, or just go take the elevator. Mm. I kind of want to take the elevator.
What's that?
If we're like under level, we can go to the crash, but we'll see. Okay, second floor. Yeah, I'm thinking. Mm-hmm.
I'll feel that one later. What to do? Moving in.
Well, well, well.
Let's get going. Hell's fire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
These boots have seen everything.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
Oh, Scratch wants to talk.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
How can I help? Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I deserve that. Consider me properly shamed. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Thanks. Oh, I guess we have to take a long rest.
always a delight to speak with you. What can I do? Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral. The end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
In Act 1.
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all.
Never wanted the easy path.
We offer our pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful. We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all. We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
Elixir of heroism. Much greater.
We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give us her mercy.
I'd love to, thanks.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Damn, it's good to be alive. Amicus animal!
Looking ahead. With haste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess it's just Primal Bless. Yeah, I have a couple of these. So let's see. Oh, there was a key to the chest.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale? Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp? Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the darkened unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this... Who there, wanderer? May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name? Ever a man of leisure. And
No buggy there. Yep, it's a new camp. Let's see what's going on.
my thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky and bridle my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it? And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale, even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works, if only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, well, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help, or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mina hastra mistrarium Italion thras annas diffra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
That's a craving for cheese.
The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling, to realize how little of it one might have left. Of course, we offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it. I had no doubt I could rely on you. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
This is a big camp. Not really. I guess I'll Talk to Halcyon. I haven't talked to him in a while.
The Shadow Curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young Fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations. But since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once. I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
No one's stopped me yet. Need to find a way forward.
Ah, my good fellow.
What a charmer.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Cormoto escaping a mortal.
to hold on to those and read these orders.
One day I'll catch a break.
Stand by me if you need to keep warm in this awful place.
I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Only way to moonrise, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Your ally is falling to the curse. Help them.
Oh no. Shadow Curse is a powerful threat that lurks and devours in the darkness. Surround yourself with light and avoid its most lethal effects. So I need to equip a torch or something. Or have a light spell going. Do you have any torches in your inventory? Okay, could you just send one to Scoug? Right.
That light.
Yep.
It's protecting me from the curse.
Alright, so I guess I'll have to pick up the torch. Unless you have light spell you can... Oh, okay. Well,
Shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Don't waste a step.
Black Oleander.
Heavy.
Nope, they just look at the map. Okay, this map looks pretty huge. So Moonrise Towers to the southwest. Yankee Crash. Yankee Warrior Trouble to the Mountain Pass. Oh, so I guess that's just an exit to the mountain pass. Yeah. Let's go this way. Shadow route. The Druid's Journal.
Research on the nature of the Shadow Curse. Good to know. The animal never had a chance. The curse consumes everything it touches.
Eyes open. Watch the shadows. Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there?
I'm but a simple monk.
I saw a simple monk break a fella's spine once. Hands where I can see 'em.
Jonas, look out!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
Jonas?
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
Harpers! To arms!
Oh snap. Okay, they're weak to radiant. Time to put my manifestation of the soul. And yeah, they're resistant to fire. Okay. Well, I don't know. If I unequip my torch, though.
Fall by my hand.
Shit. Make every strike count.
You know what? I have some holy water. That's gonna hit. Oh, the Legacy of Burns Branding Smite does radiate damage.
Watch this.
Sheesh. Oh, if movement is right in front of me, what are you talking? Oh, so long. Come on. Time for Moonbeam to shine, pun intended. Yeah.
Another step forward.
Oh snap. If I had like a radiant arrow. Let's see. It says Harper Jonas is temporarily hostile, so I don't know, maybe he can be saved. Whoosh. Alright, sorry Jonas. Well, let me turn on non-lethal attacks. Try and get rid of him.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Oh, now he's dead. Zaw.
One day I'll catch a break. I'll strike you down.
Oh no, not critical miss. Apparently. Just finish off the survivor. Oh, path is interrupted.
Want to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light'll save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
In Baldur's Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came.
Hey ho.
All right, what now? Swift as my feet can carry me.
You sense a young woman gazing at Moonrise Towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes.
River Blade.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be carried.
He's not glowing green, so I don't think it's anything.
The corpse does not respond.
Yep. Okay, so the safe zone is to the west. Oh, Night Orchid, you should pick that up. That's Shadowheart's favorite. So head to that safe zone. Oh, jeez. That's not good. Oh dear.
Now this is my happy place.
Okay, they're just immune to, they're resistant to necrotic, so they can get hit by it. Well, I have an AoE for sure.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, I just don't want to blow you up. Oh, I have an arrow with many targets. I think that like ricochets. Okay, there's a couple of them. And then I'll do a fire arrow. Oh shoot. One of them survived.
Ready for another round?
Blood comes easy these days.
Yep, I knew coming here would be a good move.
Let's cut with fire, baby.
Oh, she's blinded, that's not good. No.
Can't even catch my breath.
Hopefully she doesn't die. Fantastic.
Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
Time to press ahead.
Come on, let's go.
Looks like some of them might have something on them. Let's see. Nope. Nope. It's a lie. Raven has a letter.
This
Okay,
place
made
is
it.
protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
My weapons. My fists.
Jahira!
Huh. A level head. Let us see if you will get to keep it. Kindness is too often a decoy.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible? You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong.
Well, I have no charisma, so I think I'm just gonna have to show the artifact.
Was in the hells is that thing? Strangest magic I've seen since roaming the ruins of Mythdraenor. But I can't argue with the results. Congratulations! You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
Here on holiday.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Hey,
God's blood,
Damon
this is
might
heavy.
be knocking around here, right?
Oh yeah.
It's for a good cause.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Hey, it would have been an honor. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Good to see a friendly face.
Here. There's more where that came from.
Here's a merchant.
Wish we had stone.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Whoa. She's got some crazy gear.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
For dealing damage with an unarmed attack, the warrior gains a +1 bonus to their spell save DC until the end of their turn.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stuff.
Fender Great Axe. Scimitar +2. Arrow of Transposition. Oh, snap. Oh, some barbarian clothes, yes. Pick that up.
Premium trinkets and doodahs. Last night's best
Take care now.
Interesting. How much farther can I go?
Who are you talking to? Oh, snap.
A makeshift harper's fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Should just about do.
Just about?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
How's the barricade coming along?
It ain't pretty, but it can take a minute.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
Soldier. Hey.
Looks like that.
It's toasty in here.
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed I am. On the double. One hoof quickly following the other. I remember you from the Grove with the Druids. I hoped to see you again. And now I have.
While I'm at it.
No, incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? It's a talent. Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. That's up to you. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Yes, so, this ox had some creepy thoughts of murder, and it turns out to be this line.
Try me.
Seems pretty tanky. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, I might pass it. Just save me. Maybe he'll throw some ranged attacks at it. Yep, I'm gonna reach. Pretty sure I can't make it prone. I might be able to make it. Might be able to bleed it too. Oh.
Death's close at hand.
You can run away now. Shapeshifter's Boon Ring. While shapeshifting or disguising yourself, gain a 1d4 bonus to all checks. Well, Shadowheart could disguise herself, so. Whenever you deal fire damage, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns. Arcane Acuity. Affected entity has a +1 bonus to its spell attack rolls and spell difficulty class per turn remaining. Dang.
At least it's dead now.
It's been a long day.
Oh, I'll give that to you as
Need to
well.
rest soon.
Let's get going.
That took the edge off.
Aha! Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying to stay out of the shadows. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
Hey, soldier. We've got some infernal iron already. Let's give it to him, eh? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation.
It's clothing.
Or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant.
Mm-hmm.
Let me sleep on it. I just might be able to work something out. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. I'll need more infernal iron either way, though, so keep your eyes open. Take care.
Yeah, you gain bull strength that increase your strength score by 2 to a maximum of 20. Unwavering bull, you cannot be pushed against your will and have an advantage on saving throws against being restrained. And also get the spell Bull Rush, which is, you know, like Divinity.
No time to rest.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up.
It's at 18.
I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. That's what I like to hear. Now, let's trot. Standing still is making my skin itch.
I guess I can just use all the infernal iron we have.
Gods above and devils below. That ox was a bloody shapeshifter. Thanks for handling it. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
I don't know.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Flawed Helldusk armor. It's a rare heavy armor. When you're hit by a foe within 2 meters, you might take fire damage, take 1 less piercing damage, disadvantage on stealth checks, 18 armor. Okay, and then I think there's one more option.
Need anything?
Mm-hmm. What held us count? Medium armor. The wielder has a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells, Constitution saving throws +1. Send that to Shadowheart if you want to make her tankier.
Need anything? Well.
Oh, but there's like a whole armor set, I guess.
Need anything?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Need anything?
Okay, so I also have the Helldusk gloves, which... Let's see. Your weapon attacks deal additional 1 to 4 fire damage. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 necrotic damage. You can possibly inflict bleeding. Oh snap. Snap, Crackle Pop, Rice Krispies. Mm-hmm. Guess I'll just hold on to them for now. Mm-hmm.
Best be on my way.
Just walking over the fountain.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
From up here, you can almost pretend Isabel's light is the sun.
Need anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has one that he has the life bringer, so that interacts with the lightning charges, but I might just scrap the lightning stuff. We'll see. Mm-hmm.
Soldier. Uh-huh.
You wouldn't happen to have the light cantrip, do you? Any light thing that like we could equip on Karlak, just so I don't have to use a torch. Okay, good.
No one's stopped me yet. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Please, I just want to be alone. It's Dennis. He's gone. Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up. Cut us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis. Martin Dahl, Roshan. I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Do you really think so? By the gods, I hope you're
Oh, no, just later.
I wish I hadn't let go of him.
Whenever we go out.
It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
goes charging into those shadows is dead.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Need anything?
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Hey, good looking.
I was exploring the basement. Looks like there's a fight to be had.
Never a dull moment. Light on my feet.
Last night's best bargains right here. Welcome to our humble...
Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa!
How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Check it out! We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me, and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Whoa, Elixir of Viciousness increases your chance to land a critical hit. Sheesh. That's not bad, kid. Nice.
Don't worry. It isn't... Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, consider this an experiment then.
Indulge me. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
The monk answers.
But a river can flood and break its banks. If the parasite changes you, tries to break you, could you resist?
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too.
Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Gatheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise.
Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive.
She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
How come you get inspiration? I like that inspiration too.
Hits and doodahs.
Alright, well I think... Oh, dude. Did you see this guy? Did you see this creeper right here?
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Oh, cheating.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava! Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm. Hell is wherever I take it. I just call it hope, remember? But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper. She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worm's? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
Yep. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there. My computer's starting to get pretty hot.